Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of News Bulletin in the headlines today. Fond farewell accorded to senior officers and employees on superannuation. Employee of the Month Award function held at MS's department. And Ispat General Hospital comes to the rescue of lone train traveller suffering from a heart stroke. Now the news in detail. The senior officers and employees who superannuated from the company's service were accorded fond farewell in different functions held on 30th November. In a function held in CEO Conference Hall, Mr. Ashwini Kumar, CEO RSP, presented service certificates and gifts to Mr. Uday Kumar Singh, GM MSS. Present on the occasion were Mr. Rajiv Agrawal, ED Projects, Mr. Raj Veer Singh, ED PNA, Mr. Gautam Banerjee, ED Works, Mr. D.K. Mahapatra, ED MM, Dr. S.S. Pati, Director MNHS, several general managers and other senior officers of RSP. The senior officers spoke about the grit and determination of Mr. Singh and the significant contributions made by him to the company, especially in sinter making and blast furnaces, and wished him a happy and peaceful post-retirement life. Mr. Singh on his part thanked SAIL RSP as well as his senior and junior colleagues for their unstinted support. In all, 36 employees, including executives, up to the grade of senior manager were accorded a warm farewell in a function organized at Civic Center. The spouses of the employees who were present were also presented with token gifts. Mr. Ram Narayan Naik, GM CNIT, was the chief guest on the occasion and presented gifts and service certificates to the superannuating employees. Mr. G.S. Das, DGM FNA, was the chief guest of honor. Mr. S. Badapanda, Senior Manager Personnel, was the master of ceremony. An Employee of the Month Award function was held at Maintenance Systems and Services Department on 20th November. Mr. R.K. Padhi, DGM in charge MSS, presided over the function and handed over the award to Mr. Chandan Sahu, Senior Technician MSS, for the month of October. Present on the occasion were other officers and staff of the department. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Padhi commended the sincerity and dedication of Mr. Sahu and exhorted others to emulate the same. It may be noted that Mr. Sahu was awarded for his contribution towards balancing of gas cleaning plant, that is GCP, fan number 4 of Steel Melting Shop 1 for running vital equipments. The program was coordinated by Mr. Sanjeev Behra, Assistant Manager Personnel. I am extremely grateful to Ispat General Hospital, IGH, and all the doctors, nurses and staff who took care of my husband at a critical state and saved his life, says Mrs. Sonia Kenath, wife of Mr. Jiten Kenath, a resident of Jorahat, Assam. It is worth mentioning here that on 25th November midnight at 1:50 am, Mr. Jiten Kenath, a resident of Jorahat, Assam, was brought to Ispat General Hospital of Rourkela Steel Plant. He was travelling from Mumbai to Guwahati via Kolkata by train. On the way, he had severe chest pain and respiratory problem. He was alighted from the train at Rourkela railway station and rushed to Rourkela Government Hospital by the railway officials. From there, the doctors referred him to IGH. He came to IGH without proper identification and finances. At the time of admission in IGH, the patient was quite restless with unrecordable pulse and blood pressure. With the sole motto to save a precious life, the patient was rushed to intensive care unit. There he was put on non-invasive ventilation and other supporting mechanism needed to increase his blood pressure. He was subsequently diagnosed with myocardial infarction, popularly known as heart attack, and pneumonia at the right lower zone with cardiogenic shock. He was treated successfully by Dr. C.K. Kasi, Dr. Susil Kumar and Sisters at Night, dedicated team of doctors and nurses of IGH. Gradually, the patient regained his consciousness and blood pressure got normal. In the meantime, his wife Sonia Kenath was informed. She reached Rourkela on 27th November and she was put up in Ispat Nivas as she was completely new to the place. On 20th evening, he was discharged from IGH and the same day he proceeded to his own place in a much better condition. At the time of discharge, the family members expressed their heartfelt gratitude to the doctors and staff of IGH who saved the life of a stranger. It is worth mentioning that IGH is equipped to treat thrombolytic infectious cases where patients are being referred for treatment by many local hospitals as well as by hospitals of nearby areas. With this, we have come to an end of today's news bulletin. Namaskar.